Good afternoon, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Game On, Rowan Television Network's only visual podcast about anything and everything within the video game industry. My name is Carmen Cantwell, and tonight I am joined by.
Once again, I'm Sean Marks.
Max Hahn.
I'm sure we know this by now. This time I'm here from the start. You ain't replacing me with no guest this time. I'm here from the start. Nice try, Sean. So something new we're going to be doing this evening. We've got this little button here. In order to get our audience and crew more engaged in the show, anytime we're speaking about any factoid matter or opinion and they want to share something, you go for the... And they'll be able to come on up and speak their mind about, have thoughts, opinions on something. Just to get some more familiar faces, some more faces you may or may not recognize from our other RTN shows up here on the desk with us. For now, I'm gonna give this to my audience member.
Don't throw it. Don't throw it.
Just move
Greg,
closer.
come on
Just
down.
closer. You can cross camera. It's okay.
He did it.
There you go.
Okay, no buzzers were broken in the making of this.
I was more worried about the camera, but yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So what have you been playing?
I just toss the $10 buzzer to Greg Adair, but in terms of other stuff
It's a
I've been
fun
playing,
game.
yeah, it
Fun
was pretty
game.
sweet. It was pretty sweet. You all just saw it. Other games I've been playing. I got recently into, wow, grammar. I was recently into playing Pokemon Renegade Platinum, which is a ROM hack of, yeah, he's shriveling up already.
What the fuck?
Oh, there.
You didn't hear that.
No language. Sorry.
It's okay. The Renegade Platinum, it's a ROM hack of the 2009 Nintendo DS game Pokemon Platinum, which basically makes the game a little more difficult because, the game was mainly built for, 9 to 12-year-olds. So when you're 22,
Great.
what used to be hard is pretty easy now. So it's a difficulty life, add some quality of life stuff and makes the game a little harder, gives you more Pokemon to use. It's pretty sweet. What about you, Max?
I've mostly been playing Smash Bros. And Super Mario Party to get ready for the Switch 2. And I've also slowly been going through my games, trying to get 100% on stuff before the new console comes out.
Sean?
All you Nintendo nerds next to me. I've been playing Sea of Thieves. I'm being a pirate.
Yarhar
I'm being
Italy.
a pirate, and also the Resi 4 remake, because I need to get to that. So I started that. That's what I've been playing.
Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm personally. I've heard pretty good things about the new Resident Evil.
It's good.
4 remake. Yeah. I'm personally really partial to the Wii version, which I know you would think, oh, it's on the Nintendo Wii. How was that? It's just I feel like they did a really good job with the motion controls and everything. I mean, you could be a normal person, use mouse and keyboard like anyone else, but I just feel like I think the pointer controls translated really well to that game, especially for when it came out.
Yeah.
So, Max, we were talking about the Nintendo Switch 2, but before we get to 2, the number 1 comes first, such as the Switch 1. Wow.
That direct.
Yeah, that direct, we're going to... In a minute! So, there was a direct the week before, which was now 2 weeks ago. Wow, time flies. So, I'm going to be honest, I had no idea that direct was coming out. I just saw a tweet not even 12 hours before, I'm like, oh, wow, that's tomorrow. Neat.
I was asleep during half of it, and I woke up, and I was just scrolling through TikTok, and then I saw someone doing a live stream, and I was like, oh, wait, I should probably watch this.
Yeah.
Eventually, I caught up when I was skipping past the stuff that I just wasn't interested in, and I was so surprised at the end with the Tomodachi life living the dream, because so many memes about how it's not going to have a new game, it's not going to happen, all that stuff. So it was very surprising. And it's going to have a Switch 2, Switch 1 variant, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah. I was personally really shocked by Tomodachi Life. That's a game that people have wanted a sequel for quite some time now. And honestly, I'm really happy that it ended up coming to light, because that's something people wanted. That's because the first one came out on 3DS in 2014, 13 overseas, 2014 in America. So 11 years, We've been yearning for a sequel. They got it.
12 years.
Wow, I can't count. Because, yeah, it's coming out in 2026. You're right. I didn't think about that.
Well, then it's 13 years because overseas.
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah, he's got me beat. He's got me beat. Yes, he does. And the other thing that got revealed, two more things I'd say really are notable that were from that. First off, Metroid Prime 4. We saw that game for the first time in 8 years. Our first teaser, 2017. We saw it at one of the first Nintendo Switch Directs. They showed a number 4. Everyone went crazy. 4 years, nothing. And then in 2023, they told us, oh, we're starting over development.
Oh.
So we're like, and 2025, here we are. Wow, we finally have gameplay. And it's interesting. I think it's a very interesting little thing. They're definitely cooking something interesting with Metroid Prime 4. No, they made Metroid Prime 2 in like 2004. Prime 4. I think it looks very interesting. They're doing it looks. I kind of knew right from the start that was going to be a Switch 2 game. I was kind of just by the way it was looking, the way it was running. I kind of knew that was Switch 2 because I'm sure anyone knows anything Switch doesn't. If you see something running at like 60 something FPS on a Switch, probably not a Switch.
Got them there. But.
And then the last thing I'd say that was really big. We'll come back to Prime 4, but last thing I would say that was really big. Rhythm Heaven is getting a new game, which I am super, super excited for. We're getting a new Rhythm Heaven again. That franchise's last game was 2014, I believe. It was on and that was a 3DS eShop exclusive. So like that game didn't even come out on like a cartridge or anything. And honestly, it wasn't that good of a game. So great. Oh,
Actually, it was 2016. It was Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. That was the last game. It was on the 3DS, which is not like That's all I want to say.
Fair enough.
Got the facts.
I wonder if the mic even
Picked it up.
2016
was the correction in case it didn't.
I will happily take the L on that. Thank you, Greg.
But anyway, I do care about Rhythm Heaven.
Yeah.
I think I never played it. Watch it on YouTube. Fire game.
Fire soundtrack.
Fire soundtrack. That too.
Yeah.
Great game.
Fantastic game, actually. It was a fantastic. Yeah. So, and I think something that I felt was really interesting with those two games, especially Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life. Because Rhythm Heaven Fever on Wii, complete in box, is like a $150 game on eBay. And then Tomodachi Life is almost $100. Like I've seen just the cartridge sell for $70.
That's about the prices for a Switch 2 game.
Oh. Yeah. Speaking of Switch 2, that came out. That direct happened last week. We were actually going to go live. We were actually going to do this episode last week and have this out a week earlier, around right when that came out. But then we had some. We kind of thought otherwise. Decided it would be good to sort of wait for some more news to come out. And I think so. Here we are on second Wednesday of April. Woo! So yeah, Switch 2. There's a lot to unpack there first. So
you can be a cow in Mario Kart.
You absolutely can. Or a penguin.
Yay.
Or
what's
a ghost that's not King Boo. And Monty Mole in a console.
Yeah,
seeing some thumbs down about that.
You'll see a dead fish in that game too.
You can also be a skeleton fish in the game too. And a cheap sheep. You can be a living fish
and
as
a
well.
Football player.
Yep.
Charging Chuck.
A lot of new character options, yet no Luma.
No Luma. Oh, you'll get your justice.
I mean, there's a direct on the 17th, I believe.
Yes, April 17th. So we'll learn more about the game.
April 17th.
I'm excited that there is just new characters in general. It seems like there's going to be more characters in the new Mario Kart game than there is in the recent Smash edition. There goes something.
There goes the water bottle.
My money.
But because through gameplay, you could see on the character selection, they have the option for menus, and it's like a 12 thing or like a 3x4 type thing,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of options and or pages because it's a page sort of thing.
Yeah.
So there's gonna probably be more characters in Mario Kart World than Smash Bros. Potentially because Smash Bros. Has 89.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. I think 89. Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word. I trust you. Yeah, so I feel like 24 players, and that being a launch title, I think is due because Mario Kart 8. We had Mario Kart 8 for 11, had a lifespan of 11 years. So I like Mario Kart 8, but not for 11 years. I think I'm really happy we're getting a new one.
This is gonna be the first Mario Kart to release in some people's lives.
I don't like that.
Because if they're like 10 years old,
Oh, Max. Max,
Actually, I have something to say about that.
What's up,
Who
Greg?
cares about the kids? Just kidding. I mean, like, I feel like it's like important as well, but like, I feel like $8 for a game that sounds a bit too expensive, especially since the.
well,
Yeah,
it's
we're getting to it.
So it's
I think we're getting to it.
$80 for I believe digital,
Yes.
$90 for physical
Physical.
copy.
That's worse.
That is worse, yeah. I think my problem, especially with the physical games now, is that like the contents of the game aren't on. It's like PS5 or Xbox, where your contents of your game are not on the disc. It's just a download key to install the software.
Well, another thing is like
I just want to do that.
Oh,
what?
okay.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, you were just tapping. Okay.
I was just tapping.
Oh, okay.
I haven't talked in a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want to say
I'm,
something?
I'm working on it.
There's nothing that I could say that would be a positive affirmation to the Switch 2, so no.
No,
Honestly, I've just
we
seen
love
a-
a varying
All
opinion.
I've seen
Go for
really
it.
is negative feedback about the price because it's
$449. I mean,
without taxes, and in the U.S. it's potentially higher, which is why they delayed the pre-sale for it.
pre-order, yeah. 500 with the bundle with Mario Kart. So there's quite a lot of good equipment stuff you can get for 500. I mean, PS5. I looked this up actually before the episode. PS5 with Astrobot, which game of the year last year, $399, well, $399 as in $400, not $3.99. People, that'd be that's like the Timo PS5. So yeah,
PlayStation 5.5,
Like what?
$399.
A bunch of indie games.
yeah.
I would buy that instead of the actual PS5.
Yeah. And even, I mean, let's be real here. A Steam Deck starts at $399, which is
Yeah.
cheaper than the Switch 2. And I mean, the Steam Deck can play pretty much dang near anything.
We can list
Most
a-
games better than the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
We can list a lot of things that are cheaper than the Switch 2.
Yes, we can. I don't think we should do that
We should not.
in the interest of time because I don't want to keep our fine folks here and everyone here until like 9:30 at night. Let's not do that. Yeah, I still think I'm going to be completely honest here. I think $449 is about on par. That's not really the part I take issue with. I more take issue with them getting away with charging $80 for a game for some games. Mario Kart's going to be $80, $90 digital, which I mean, 90 physical. I'm sorry, which I think is ridiculous. I mean, I'm just afraid what like the trickle down effect will be for like the rest of the industry. Like if people are going to follow Nintendo. Like for years, I was thinking about this. For years, I was kind of campaigning like, oh, there's no way they're going to charge $100 for GTA 6.
No, they might.
If
They might.
Nintendo can get away
They
with
might.
90 for Mario Kart.
They might.
I kind of feel like it's going to be something similar to the Wii U and the 3DS, where there wasn't a lot of new things to the console. I feel like Switch 2 is not that different from the Switch in general, in my opinion. Like, yes, it has better FPS and the magnetic controllers, but voice chat, I can just go on FaceTime with my friend for free.
Or Discord.
or Discord. Like, I don't believe Xbox or PlayStation charge for voice chat too.
No.
I think.
Fortnite, I believe, has voice chat. I don't think they charge anything.
I mean, with Xbox and PlayStation, you have to pay like Xbox Live Gold or X for PlayStation
But you don't
Plus.
need it for voice chat,
No.
which is what the whole new gimmick is.
Yeah.
And that means you need like other people to also have it as well. And it's like, I don't know. I don't really.
That was my problem with Nintendo Online.
Yeah.
Everyone needed to buy it in order for to play with each other, and I thought it was just you had to buy the game and also online, and it was so stupid.
Yeah.
So it made no sense.
It was dumb too because if you remember, early into the Switch's launch, like back in 2017,
You didn't need it.
it was free,
Yeah.
and then they monetized it, and their compensation was, oh look, NES games.
Now
Yay.
it's GameCube games.
Yeah, which I mean that is one thing I'll give as a positive in the Switch 2 Direct. They're putting GameCube games with NSO, Nintendo Switch Online, and they're not upping the price. Like if you already pay for the $50 a year, which I mean I have my own gripes with that. About I think $50 a year might be a little much, especially if you're not like the Switch isn't your main gaming console. I see one of my crew members is pointing to the image of the Dolphin emulator. Yeah, Dolphin emulator is in fact free. I think my thing with emulators is they're great for what they are. This is just a bias thing. I like playing it.
I'll disagree a bit, but can we legally say we can emulate games on the official
Yes.
college thing?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Pirate games.
People do it for
True.
movies.
Pirate games that aren't actively being sold.
Sure.
We can still-
Fine. I'll settle for that.
Nintendo has still gotten emulators down. Like Cat's been like sometimes striking them down, which is stupid.
I'm not sure if anyone heard what you just said
What?
because you were away from the mic.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Forget about it.
My voice has been hurt.
Yes, it has, Greg.
It has
Just
to
Sure
hurt.
has.
censor.
You're good.
You're chilling, buddy. But yeah, I think it's really cool that, like they give you the option. They let you play net play, which I mean, Dolphin also has net play for a lot of those games, but I mean, for something, NSO is going to be something I'm probably going to start paying for again anyway with the Switch 2. So I'm gonna arbitrarily get a lot of those things for free without being like, okay, cool, I can play GameCube games on my Switch portably. I mean, you can also do that on a Steam Deck if you get a little creative with modding. You can put GameCube games on Steam Deck, which is pretty cool.
Or get a GameCube.
Yeah, that's also true. You can. And I think what's cool, I think what makes it a little more forgiving with GameCube on NSO and why I think there's a little more validity to it is that a lot of these GameCube games they're putting on are like sell for well over $100-something. Pokemon Coliseum, I think the big two that everyone got really excited for, big three actually. Pokemon Coliseum, that game goes for over $125 on eBay. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, almost near $200 on eBay for that game if you want to play it on disc. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, that
The
game
original Luigi's Mansion.
that one too. Yeah, that's around like a $50-$60 game. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This was before that franchise got really big with Smash Bros. That game goes for almost $300 complete in box. So it's like, I think it's good that they're making these more readily available on Switch. Definitely, more power to you if you like emulation. You can play those on Dolphin. Yeah, I think there's around two more things I would really say with the Switch 2 before we move on. I feel bad leaving you out to dry 3 episodes in a row now. Sean, you'll have your time. I promise.
Well, we could
Next time we're talking about the Switch 2 again.
Well, we could talk about the Minecraft movie right now if we want.
Still
even
haven't-
though you
Yeah,
still
I haven't seen
it.
it. I haven't seen it. The Minecraft movie came out.
Yeah, Minecraft movie. We'll come back to the Switch 2. Minecraft movie.
In a future episode.
Yeah. It came out, and I think a lot of people this weekend were flint and stealing, chicken jockeying, the nethering, the
poor-
overworld.
The poor movie theater
Those
employees.
poor. Shout out to our RTN movie theater employees. I know there's quite a few of them.
One of them working this.
Yeah, one of them. I'm looking at one of them right now. Good job, Sarah.
No, naming names.
Hi. Jake Shapiro and Medina Haji.
First and last names. Nah.
Oh God. Wait. Oh no.
Yeah, you should say their address next, Connor.
Guys, that's guys.
No.
Anyway, the Minecraft movie. It came out. Apparently, it was alright. It really wasn't that bad. Kind of cringy at times, which was expected. I haven't seen it, so I can't say. But as of filming this, I'm seeing it tomorrow. So next game on, I'll
We'll get the
put some
official
put some insightful input.
I will
on
say,
that.
I don't get the whole point of throwing popcorn on the ground for chicken
Yeah.
jockey.
Or ices.
Oh,
Greg, no.
Greg, no, you're not throwing.
I do not see how you are able to defend
Dude,
this.
most of our children are adults are like have
And what
no
happened
sense of imagination or fun.
But what happened to etiquette and manners and
They're
respectfulness?
all lost. Everyone has lost their minds. Ever since.
So that sounds
Over
like a
chicken
them
jockey.
issue.
Yes.
That sounds like a them issue
It
that
is
they
so-
need to learn.
I'm serious. I'm gonna lie. I have never been more happy seeing people do that.
Greg.
It's funny.
Oh no.
It's it's funny, but also kind of sad that they're this excited for this. It's kind of like how like some people get mad at like the Switch feels. It's kind of like that. Like the Smash feels. Like who are like, God, Crash Bandicoot should be in this one. That's kind of like that.
He should be.
Not really, because it's just
I don't remember them throwing popcorn at the screen when Sand showed up.
or Steve.
Or Steve.
No, they just crashed
Keeping on
Twitter.
They
theme.
crashed their own house.
They just crashed
Have-
Twitter when Steve came in to Smash.
See, that's fine, though. You
Yeah.
can crash Twitter all you want. That's a good thing.
I think you mean
Yeah.
X.
Throwing my...
Twitter.
I'm dead naming it.
Yeah.
But throwing popcorn at a TV screen does not make any sense to me. Because
Yeah.
what's the point?
saw-
What's the point?
I saw a TikTok on this earlier today of like the after of all the popcorn on the ground, and
Yeah.
it was a lot. And not only that, it's a waste of money. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're wasting food, you're wasting money to throw popcorn on the ground over a Minecraft mob
And Jack Black.
and Jack Black.
I don't think Jack Black would approve
Y'all,
of that.
y'all,
And
didn't, y'all didn't do
Jason
that in
Momoa.
Jumanji. Just saying.
Exactly.
Y'all didn't do that in... I don't know, bro.
$11.50 to
A
throw
large popcorn's $11.50
stuff
on
to
top
throw it
of-
on the ground.
on top of the movie ticket, which is already like 15, 20
It was
bucks.
15. It was
So that's what-
17.99 when I bought the tickets.
That's insane. That's
So-
over $30 of stuff that you're throwing away.
And it's also just being disrespectful to people who are in there to watch a movie. Because me personally, I don't like when other people talk during the movie when it's a movie theater. Like, I'll talk to like my family, like, but when I'm like in a movie theater,
Paying customer.
I'm a paying customer trying to watch a movie, why are you talking? I get cheering when it's something unexpected, like the Spider-Man in No Way Home.
Oh, how dare you spoil a 6-year-old movie, Max? Come on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But
That's okay.
for something that people seen in commercials, that, so, and I'm sorry to spoil this.
Max, I
even
was
though-
kidding. I saw it.
Even no.
It's fine.
I'm sorry to spoil this. Even though you've seen the commercial,
Yeah.
and a lot of people have. Why are you cheering when Steve comes on screen?
You knew he was getting there. You knew he was on screen.
He's
What's
in
the
the
point?
first 5 seconds of the movie. You know he's coming,
Yeah.
guys. That was weird. That happened at our theater, right, Greg?
Yeah.
It
I-
did happen at that movie, and also every time he said something on the trailer, they all like, yeah. I said that and like,
Oh, our poor viewers' ears. Sorry to our viewers at home.
I was just doing the. Well, also like when the change came, I was like, they were so loud, like almost like drowned out the entire like audio.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Don't scream at the movie theater. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't be
be
a
that-
sad adult.
Don't be that guy.
It is the
You know
number
who you
one
are.
movie in the world right now because I mean, what else are you gonna see that's out right now? Like Snow White.
I wanted to watch Mickey 17, but that.
Oh, right,
that
yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
But that went out of
But-
theaters.
This is
Already?
also
Yeah, it's out. It's already out.
Dang.
Not at Cherry Hill. That's actually good to know. Thank you. I'm close to Cherry Hill, so that's good to know. Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Dawson.
Okay.
80% is pretty good.
I'll look into that.
We'll invest that after the show.
but I don't think there's any other video game headlines.
I feel there's yeah.
There is a few actually.
Oh, there's a few.
There's like Deltarune, like.
Well, that's Switch 2. I mean, that's.
That was in the
It's gonna be
on
on,
like
like, a lot of
PC, also
Soap
PS4.
Song.
Soap Song. Also, there's like tons of
We
also
found-
games that come out. Also, like
Yeah.
Kirby Air Rider.
Yeah, we added.
New
I thought
Kirby
that was
game.
Smash Bros.
You know,
I
I'm-
texted
yeah,
my friend during the direct. I was like, oh my god, new Smash Bros. Before they even showed Kirby.
I want to speed up.
And then they
the-
showed
oh,
Kirby.
sorry. I
And
want
then
to.
I thought it was Smash Bros.
I want to speed up.
Mike, what?
Quiet on set back there. I'm gonna just speed run the entire Nintendo Switch 2 Direct for the games. We got footage of Hollow Knight Silk Song, Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 coming out June 6th. New Donkey Kong game, new Kirby game, Mario Kart 8, and nothing else matters.
Mario Kart 9.
10.
Nothing else matters.
Four.
Out that.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
What's the new? What's the not Mario Kart 8? What's the game?
World.
Mario Kart
World?
World.
Mario Kart
Jamboree
World.
TV.
Jamboree. What is that?
So, what they're doing now to get more money is they're taking Switch 1 games like Super Mario Party Jamboree
Yeah.
and adding in one feature or two into the Switch 2, and it costs like $20. Yeah.
Pirate games. I want to say it again.
Yeah, especially.
Add to that part all the games except indie games.
I was getting there, but yeah.
Want to say it, Sean?
What?
Want to just say that, Sean?
What? Yeah. It's fine.
No, just repeat what he's.
You guys failed to mention anything about the release of Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure is
Kitty
also
Island.
coming out.
I think that did come out already.
It's already out, and it's
Hello
awesome.
Kitty Island Adventure. You know what?
My fault.
Hysterical. Yeah, we're sorry, Sarah. That will never happen again. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I can actually mention this. This is really funny. Hello Kitty Island Adventure as a name started from a South Park episode.
Yeah.
It's one of their most iconic, or in my opinion, one of the best episodes of the whole show, where they did the World of Warcraft episode. And there's a scene. I'm not sure.
Butters, I thought you were playing, or it was like I thought you were on your computer all the time.
I don't play World of Warcraft. Butters, you said you're on your computer all the time. Yeah, but I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Butters, go buy World of Warcraft, install it on your computer, and join the online sensation before we all murder you. Oh, all right then.
He's like, yeah, but I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's really funny that the game, that Hello Kitty is like a kid, like family-friendly kid. Yeah. And then they got it from South Park, which I'm sure if you've seen any episode of South Park, you know that is not a kid's show.
So if you're a kid, don't watch it.
Or do.
We're not gonna stop you.
No.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We won't
You're not gonna
stop
do
you.
anything. We're not gonna come get you. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We
No, we won't. Greg.
won't find you, Greg.
Greg, we're not gonna find.
We're not gonna find them.
Bye.
We're not gonna find
Bye,
our
Greg.
viewers.
Is there anything else
That
to
would-
talk about?
I mean, there's one indie. We were talking about indie games. This is one that came on the PC market very recently. There's actually another small thing I'm gonna mention because I just found out about it last night. It's brief. It's very funny.
Okay.
But the game Schedule 1, which is a game where you go around and make, to keep this able to be aired on Rowan Television Network. Let's just say it in the concept of
Product.
you air around and deliver cookies to your customers and clients. Cookies. Definitely. Chocolate chip cookies, they're the best. And this is just a small little indie game. And this game has, if you look on Steam charts, I think this is another instance of, there's a indie game that comes out of nowhere, and it just starts like outperforming everything. And I feel like this is a pattern we've seen so many times now. And I think it's really funny that this time around it's just a game where you're a cookie dealer on the street.
Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah, there's that.
There is. Oh, the voice crack.
Like, this game has gotten more consistent players on Steam than Grand Theft Auto 5, any of the modern Call of Duty games, which for reference is a $70 game. PUBG.
That's been dying.
Oh, there is
really?
another. There's Fortnite, too. They added the
Sabrina Carpenter's in Fortnite.
Wait, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't played Fortnite.
They added Sabrina Carpenter into Fortnite.
They did.
Also,
Oh.
okay.
Okay, we got another person.
What's up, Charlie?
Just wanted to bring up the exact Steam charts. It's 455,600 players.
Right now in game.
All-time peak.
Oh wow.
Right now it is. Well, let me pull it up. Right now,
Crunching the numbers, folks.
316,000.
Whoa.
Alrighty then.
That is pretty impressive. And remember, this is a $15 indie game, or might be 20.
Sean,
What?
can you do the please, please, please emote?
What?
Huh?
The Sabrina Carpenter emote.
Oh, I haven't actually played the thing. I just know that she's
I
in
haven't
it.
either.
Well, I don't know what that emote is.
There's an emote. There's
I don't listen
two
to
for
Spotify.
Sabrina.
We'll put it in
Okay.
post. We'll add it in post, folks.
There's
Don't worry.
please, 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 and taste.
Yeah,
I don't like
Charlie's
any of those
groaning
names.
Back.
It's based off of her songs.
I figured. I don't listen to Sabrina Carpenter.
I'm
so
gonna be honest. I really haven't been playing Fortnite in the past 3 or so months because
I've not played Fortnite ever.
I strictly
I
play
just
Festival.
know about the Sabrina Carpenter
Festival.
event.
I only play Festival because it's Guitar Hero and I'm good at Guitar Hero.
I am not good at Guitar Hero. Evidently, our technical director is very good at Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero 2, 5, and World Tour for PlayStation 2.
That's such a random assortment.
That's
2, 5, and World Tour.
They're all for PlayStation 2.
Not 3.
3 is Three is the good one,
3
right?
is the best one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it like Warriors, or wasn't it like an RPG or something? Or did it have like a story mode?
No. Well, no.
Or is that Rock
No.
Band?
That was like 4.
Oh.
4 is the one that had like a story and the World Tour.
Oh, okay.
And
the best,
Yeah, my parents never let me have Guitar Hero because a bunch of it took up too much space.
fair enough.
But they let me have Skylanders for some reason, which took up just as if not more space.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Skylanders is base actually. Skylanders is pretty base. Like I got Swap Force.
Greg, what's your this is like a ride or die question. Your position on this crew depends on this. What's the best Skylanders game?
It's gotta be Trap Team. Trap Team has like the best music, I think.
That's the second best answer. The answer I was looking for was Skylanders Giants, but you know what? He can stay for now.
For now.
He's good for now.
The best Skylanders game is the one where the Skylanders are in it, and I know nothing about Skylanders. I know how many games are there?
There was Spyro's Adventure in 2011, Giants in 2012, Swap Force in 2013, Trap Team in 2014, Superchargers in 2015, which is the bad one, and then Imaginators, which was the one that killed the franchise because no one bought it. Oh well, because they were
The best Skylanders game is 1.
yeah
Skylanders 1.
yeah the
Whatever
first
it's
one's pretty
called.
good.
Probably
Spyro's
just
Adventure.
Skylander. It's 1.
Yeah, I like Trap Team, but Giants is my favorite. That was a bit of a weird tangent. Anyways, speaking of, yeah, we went from Sabrina Carpenter to Fortnite to Skylanders. Only RTN show where you can do that.
The pipeline.
Exactly. So I feel like there's one thing I think we can close this show out. Is something that came out on Steam yesterday that I found was very fascinating. Sean, you look scared.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to guess what it is.
Oh, I don't think you're gonna be able to guess it.
All right, go for it.
So my friend I was up at like 12:30 in the morning. Well, technically today, last night, and I just see a ping come across on Discord, and it's like, they're like, oh my God, Carmen, you're not gonna believe what they put on. You're not gonna believe what they put on Steam. You know what they put on Steam, and I am baffled. I'm so excited. I'm probably gonna play it later tonight. Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. It's on Steam, folks. Do you know like the context behind that game?
I don't know
Does
what
it
you're
have
talking
free?
about.
Oh dear. Okay, so
Big rigs over the top racing.
over the road racing.
Over the road
So
racing.
this is a game that
Oh,
is
no.
like infamously known for being hilariously broken because it was coded in like 6 hours and released on a CD, like a DVD-ROM. So what you're thinking is you drive rigs in the game.
yeah.
You go faster in reverse. There's
Okay.
no clipping. Like you just clip through anything. Like there's no pause button. There's no brakes. The game just doesn't work right.
And if they put it on Steam, are they not gonna fix it? Or they
Nope.
They just said, nah, we're just putting it on Steam cause.
Yep.
All right. Big
Hilarious.
rigs over the road.
Big rigs over the road racing. Now on Steam for $4.87.
Too much.
We are not sponsored by them.
I think it's personally $4.87 too much, but I still bought it because I'm a sucker and I made an impulse purchase at 12:30 at night. Oh well.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna play it for like 20 minutes and then it'll probably never get touched again. But that's gonna be a fun 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be 21.
You know what? Just for you, I might make that happen.
You know what's funnier than 21?
22. Anyways, is
Anything
there
else
anything else
I
we
don't think
want?
there's anything
I
else.
think
I think
that's
we
it.
exhausted. I think we peaked after Big Rigs Over the Road Racing.
Sure.
No, sure, definitely.
Okay.
If you say so.
I think so. All right, I think that's about it. We're gonna want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for your time this afternoon, this evening. All right, that's it. All done. All said. All done. All set. Thank you for watching, everyone. Right. One more. I have one. I feel like a Nintendo Direct.
One more thing.
Before you go, we have just one more announcement.
Extra Life is happening. You may be wondering, oh, Carmen, what's Extra Life? Well, let me tell you. Extra Life is a 12-hour charity live stream with nothing but video games. And also this year, a live concert with live bands. And we're going to be playing
And music.
Exactly. I would
Okay.
hope there's music. In it.
I do have one issue. Extra Life at the time recording isn't it this Saturday?
Yes.
This is not gonna come out before then.
Oh, it will.
Really?
Actually, it will come out this Friday, right now. It will come
I
out
don't
this
think you
Friday.
can get to say that.
I don't think
I can like. I can
Actually,
crunch the editor, guys.
hopefully it'll be out by then.
it will be out. If it's not,
We'll crunch him so
Dude,
badly.
You're making him want to die. Get
Where
back.
is he? You?
he's right
Over
there.
there. That's the editor.
Over there.
Right there.
Work.
Go back to camera, Roy. Go back to camera.
Oh dear.
This isn't coming out before then.
I'm sure it will.
An Extra Life. Donate to the children.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
to the kids,
Extra Life.
guys.
To the children.
So the point of Extra Life is to have a fundraiser so we can donate money to the Children's Hospital. So this is a really important cause. So please show up to the live stream for the video games. If you're watching this, you probably like video games, so you should watch it. And also the concerts as well. Make sure you spread the word. Tell people. Send links. Maybe. Spend
Definitely.
money. Donate money.
donate money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I would say, and that will be hosted this Saturday, as soon as
The
this
12th.
Saturday, April 12th, from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. on the Rowan Television Network YouTube channel,
2025.
2025.
In case you watch this in the big 26 or some other year.
Like the 27.
I'm holding out for my 2031 viewers. Y'all are gonna come in droves. I can feel it.
One of these days.
All right.
One of
So
these days.
now that we have everything out of the way, I think this is about the time we put a bow on this episode.
Cool.
Thank you for watching, and have a great night. Bye now. All right. Look. Look, there's no collisions. You see a wall? You go right through.
Hi, Greg.
Like, there's no collisions. You see something? Go right through it. There's no
all right.
Oh,
Cool.
And then if you want to break the speed of sound,
Oh yeah.
you go backwards. You go. You know what?
Cool.
Look at it. It's such like a meme of a game. It's just
Big
hilarious.
rigs over the road.
Big rigs over the road racing. Now on Steam for $4.87.
Too much.
We are not sponsored by them.
I think it's personally.